Hi, good evening. I'm trying to think if it's morning, afternoon. I don't know anymore. uh, Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach, coming in to do the channel messages for the month of August. This one is for my Capricorn. I believe I was doing Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn. I had to just think back here, roll back the tapes a little bit here. This is for the Capricorn, and this is a collective message. It is not a personal reading. Please don't take it to be personal. If it resonates with you and it gives you guidance and some help in making some choices, then yay. This is not to take away anyone's free will. Please remember, you always have free will. Let no one take away your free will to make up your own mind and make your own decisions. This is not to replace any medical, psychological, or scientific evidence that you have been given. This is a channeled message only. So Capricorn, the tides of emotions is what's coming up for August for you. Is that you've been kind of through July, June, July, up and down in some emotions. There's been a lot of changes and a lot happening. I feel as if there's a sense of having to go into a lot of quiet time and meditation. There's some hearts that are, there was some hearts that were broken in July, but I feel like there's a lot of hearts being open in August. There's a lot to celebrate. I feel as if for some of the Capricorns, and this is for single but dating, a sense that you are ready to move forward, taking somebody into your lives or combining your lives is what it feels like to me, that you're going to start to, you're like moving in together is what it feels like for me. And I feel as if there's a sense that being very supportive and loving and helping each other out in such a big way. I feel like you've gained a whole new outlook on life, and that now you're ready for this stage in life is what's coming up for me. I also feel as if somebody has been, and I feel like this is either around a broken heart or a hurt heart, that there's hope of a light. And I pulled wishing, and I just see two, it looks like someone's holding someone else. I feel like there's some grief, some pain, some old wounds, or something like that, like something that's a lower and painful experience, that wishing somebody else better, wishing them through. We can't make people better, and we can't wish for them. And there's some things they're never going to be better with. They're just going to learn to live through and cope with. Is what I'm getting. But there's a flood of emotions of having a better understanding and acceptance that this person that's in your life sometimes just needs to feel loved. There's no words, there's no nothing, just a hug. Or if you're the person who's going through all this and everyone's saying you should do this or you should be that, or you should be over this, or no, that's not how it rolls. And I just feel you just need a hug. It's love-based is what I'm picking up. A sense that just there's a newfound hope coming in. There's been a lot of despair. There's some Capricorns that are either in relationships that have despair, or you are or you've been through a lot of your own darker times, darker energy. It could be depressions, it could be, sadness, grief of some sort. Everything, that we lose puts us into a state of grief. Everything is a different stage of grieving and a different level. And the card that I pulled was hope. And I feel as if there's some hope, that there's a light. I just feel in it, and it's even in the wishing card, is there's a light coming in, and I see it as there's this light, like there's a space opening, and it's a heart opening to the possibility of coming together. And if you're my single Capricorns, I feel as if there's a sense of kind of let go of the rigidness, let go of the expectations that everyone has to be at this high standard, or if there's somebody trying to make you a different person. You can't change people, or you can't expect things of people that you're not doing within yourself. And if you want a person to change, then you should be with a different person. If you want a person to change, or if somebody wants you to change, then you or them should be with a different person. They're not the people for you. and you're not the person for them. So way less resistance if you let go of what's not aligning to you. And I am picking up a sense that coming into the end of August, the middle to the end of August, it's like jumping into a pool of this crispy cold water, and it's just like, oh my God, it's just that cold. Like you've been on that fence of, do I jump, do I not? Because I know it's going to be chilly, I know it's going to be cold, but you want to go, you want to go, you want to go. And it's like it's going to feel so refreshing to just jump into that pool, to jump into that new life, to give yourself that opportunity. I am picking the choices card, and this is a Call It Baron Reed deck, by the way. And my interpretations is that of the channel, not of the cards themselves. I use the cards as validation and guidance. This is I keep calling them Wisdom of the Night, and I'm not sure if that's the actual, I can't remember. Anyone who knows me knows that I have hundreds of decks of cards. I have my favorites, though, I'm not even going to lie. And these are one of my favorites. And so I feel like there's some choices that are also coming up that's going to be like attempting. And so and I pulled these two cards. I pulled Deceit and Choices right together. And is that somebody tempting you, somebody of the past, somebody kind of coming in, or someone trying to interfere in your lives. Or you're deceiving yourself of waiting for someone to come back. That's also happening. I got some Capricorn energy of, oh, I know they're just going to come back. They're just going to come back into my life. They're just going to show up again. Why are you waiting? Is what I got. Why are you waiting? You just shouldn't be waiting. You don't need to wait for them. There's something better coming for you. The choices, I feel like, is that devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other. There's two voices. You have an opportunity to do something that's going to align to your integrity, or you have the opportunity to do something that tempts you. And I don't know where this is coming in, and this is coming up as a message to be very cautiously aware of which choice you make. And it's coming around, I think it's coming closer to the end of August is what I feel like. Closer to, it's like choice over here, a choice over here. Both seem very tempting. One messes with your integrity. One aligns you even more to your integrity. You choose, and you choose wisely. But the one that's coming in to deceive, I feel like can be very beautiful, very handsome, or it could be an opportunity that just feels like someone's offering you an opportunity with a job or something that's the best job ever. Oh, it's going to be the best job. It's going to be, no. If it seems too good to be true, it's too good to be true. That's not always the case. This month, it is, and this energy is flowing through until about the second week of September. I want you to be very cautiously aware. Think before you make your decisions. And Capricorn is not known for impulse, but don't be impulsive. Think through. If somebody's coming and they appear to be too good to be true, or they're coming from the past with an offer, it's like you can listen, pay attention. Ask your guides. If there's one second guess, one thought, you know it's not the right direction. Here's the rigid you. Sometimes you can be rigid, but there's a time right now when it's good to be rigid. I feel like you're going to need to use this rigidness of you in this next month or so. I want to say the next 2 months. Here's your listening. Very much listen to your inner guidance. This is a month of listening to your inner guidance, Capricorns. It's not going to steer you wrong. If there's a second thought or should I, then it's not. You know instantly. And what's happening in here instantly will all flow through. You just have to be present and aware of you and about what's not feeling right, and use all those senses of you. I just heard give one more card, and your sacred space. You'll always need a space that's yours. And it's just like inside of, like, invoke that grace. And these are my dear friend Kate Gong's new deck of cards. And this card is the sacred space. Invoke the grace of reverence. And I feel like this comes back to the very beginning when I started of meditation, times of contemplation. It's when you honor yourself, when you honor that your cup is empty and that you have nothing left to give, then you take the time and you say, I'm worthy of my time, I'm worthy of my love, and I am just worthy of this life, and I'm worthy of good things. So I have to honor myself and love myself and know that I am a child of God creation, whatever source is for you, and that you can align, you deserve to be aligned to that powerful golden light. And don't ever lose that about yourself. Much love and have a wonderful August. Thank you. Bye-bye.